inside the shadows, and you might find the sounds that your darkness craves. The hidden channels of subconscious senses setting loose all the demons hiding in your brain. Till the noise goes louder, you'll find it speak into the corners of your mind that you want to take like a deeply resonating form of catharsis. Once lost with this make yourself to the motherfucking underground. A new awakening of my outside. The inner working of your minds and Moz's X, walking on the corridors and by your back. So come on, come on, step inside, feast your eyes on the sickness within this mind, and what you'll find is an addictive madness to erase all the sadness of what everyday life leaves us all to blind. Everything you know, something fall apart. What's your choice is a resident brave, and when you're in, you'll never lie. The motherfucking underground. Beneath the trenches of a pit of madness, you'll find the answer of eternal chaos, following the guidance of your own direction.
All right, everyone. We told you that we would be doing the Underground show. We have two bands that we're going to be interviewing today, but the first is going to be Anoxia, guys. I've been telling you guys about it a while. We're going to go ahead and play their song. Actually, I want to just jump into the interview so you can hear from them, get to know them, and then we're going to get jumping straight into their song right after that with their song. One of my favorites, and it's not the one I chose earlier. We had to do a quick fix. Dreams. So we're going to go ahead and jump straight into the interview because they're already backstage waiting to talk to you guys and get your questions ready. I'm DJ Draxus, and let's get into this interview. All right, so you can go ahead and unmute. They can see us and hear you. All right. Yeah, good to go. Good to go. We're just going to go ahead and just jump straight into the interview so I don't waste any more of your time. Thank you for coming on the Underground show here at BTMX.
Absolutely, thanks for having us.
Because like how I actually found you was by Sid Ryder. I was actually watching you guys' interview with him, and I was just
okay.
Yeah, I was really impressed about how you were answering questions and where this came from. But I want our fans to actually get the chance to get to know who you guys are.
That was hilarious.
It was funny. So how long have you guys been doing music for? And what brought you to come up with the name of the band?
So I actually started playing music and started Anoxia in 2004. It was just me at first, and obviously we've had many band member changes throughout the years. Anoxia actually came from a screen name. Back in the day when we did the whole MySpace screen names, chatting and chat groups and stuff. A family member of mine, an ex-family member of mine, had this name in a screen name, and I said, wow, I really like the way that looks. And I looked it up, and it's a medical term for lack of oxygen in any living organism, and kind of gives you the tinglies, like when your foot falls asleep and it gets all tingly. So I was like, that's perfect. So that's what it ended up being. Cut out a little bit. I don't hear him anymore.
There we go. It's a mic issue. This is gonna go good. So what gave you the power to basically come out with your gift and be able to share it with the world the way that you have been? What gave you that incentive?
You say power. That's pretty intense. Power. Well, honestly, I've been singing my whole life. My mom, she is a singer and songwriter. She plays guitar. She's never really done anything. I actually plan on helping her do that soon. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I used to sing with her as a kid, and I come from a karaoke background. Get over here, brother. I come from a karaoke background, and it took me a long time to find my own voice, even because of that. So I love to sing, and I just do it. I don't do it for any specific reason. I really just love to sing. So.
A lot of people who deal with mental awareness, the reason why I use the word power is basically it takes artists like you and either improves their lives or uses it to express one's feelings. So you have that power, and you inspire others to actually be able to come out about with their type of own talent and creativity. So I see you got a bunch of creatures around you.
I do.
Where can we adopt some pets like that over here?
Oh man, you gotta go through a lot of shit to get guys like these. I gotta tell you that right now. So this is Relic. This is my buddy Relic. And then in the back here we have Decay. And then we have the newest member. This is Dust.
So how did you guys find? How did you guys actually come together? How did you find each other, and how did you guys get to click to make the sound that you guys have now?
So basically I kind of just went into the studio right as I guess the pandemic hit and decided that I don't want to have to deal with band members anymore. I don't want to have to deal with opinions too much more anymore. I don't want to give people power over my music anymore. I don't want that. So these are my guys. They're straight up musicians and they understand the assignment. They're my guardians. They understand the assignment.
Okay, I was asking. Do you guys have any live shows coming up, and where we're at? Maybe so.
We actually do not. I'm actually in the studio all this year. All this year in the studio, making an album. I have not done a full length album yet, and definitely that is the goal for this year. So technically no shows yet.
So do you already have a name for this album that you're about to be creating?
I do, but I can't tell you yet.
Oh, come on. She's teasing us.
I can tell you that it's kind of like opposite-ish, kind of like opposing forces-ish, but not necessarily. And I'll just let you sit with that. Good versus evil type deal? Ish, kind of. Yeah. Something like that.
Do you plan on seeing yourself in the next couple years actually going out and doing this live?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
And if you could perform anywhere live in the world, like if you had the choice of where you're going to perform your live show, where would it be?
If I had the choice anywhere in the world, oh man, that's a tough one. Europe. Well, it would definitely have to be somewhere in Europe. But I don't know where. I don't know.
It could be any location in the world that you chose, like anywhere.
I want to be like on top of the castle. That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know. I like medieval stuff. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. Scotland. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So how did you come up with the whole concept of like the creatures and your whole style behind the music? Like, where did this whole idea come from, and how did you get to it?
He manifested first. So the concept actually came from Dreams, to be honest with you. Dreams was something that we decided to do, and we wanted to keep it true to her and what she is, Stevie Nicks, and we didn't want to stray too far off the beaten path, and we felt that this was kind of really cool to have the Guardians involved, and I don't know, it just came about, and we wung it, and we just decided that they were going to stay. So here we are.
So talking about that music video, you guys are actually going to be seeing it right after this interview. But so I want to go into that video because the way they come out in that video, the way you're telling the way the lyrics went, it kind of like is there two sides to the Guardians? Is there a dark side as well as the side of light?
I think so. I think that's kind of what is portrayed. I think there's good and bad in everything. regardless on what it is. So I think that's kind of the idea behind it. Yeah.
Black and white.
Black and white. Yeah. No gray zone.
So the next question I'm going to get is kind of personal. I'm going to ask you, and then have you guys had any rough patches starting this up, getting to where you are now, and how did you get through your struggles?
I've had many rough patches. Went on a hiatus at about 2013. Huge member change. Came back out in, what was that, 2018 as just Crystal James and released a couple of songs. Actually, a few of the songs that you've seen on YouTube, was it 2019? 2018 or 2019, I can't remember. Because I did the anniversary edition album in 2018. So yeah, so I did Heart of Stone. That was as Crystal James. I did the Shine Down Monsters cover as Crystal James. And Fail Me, I did as Crystal James. And then it was right after that that I decided that I was going to reclaim my throne, if you will, and came out with Resurrection. So at that point, it was just me, studio engineer, and now these guys.
So while you were going through those struggles, did you ever have times where it was just too hard to think about music, or was the music how you got through it?
Dude, I'm still there. I'm gonna be completely 1000% honest with you. It's always a struggle. It's always a struggle. I mean, your daily life is a struggle. We're real people. We're just like everybody else, and you have your good days and you have your bad days, but you get through it. And music is my vice, so that's what I rely on. So it keeps me going. Definitely. We are like other people. You're not like other people.
So we do got some people commenting. We got Soul Snatchers, which is they're another part of BTMX team. They said, "Hey, how are y'all doing? Love your style." Because they got to hear your music way before everybody else has had. Because I've been playing it throughout our town. I've been trying to actually have local radio stations play your music around here.
Oh, that's awesome! Thank you.
Well, it's all about helping artists, because especially artists like you that have such a variation in your tones, and especially the way you guys. It's not like you're just singing the sing. You can actually tell that there's story and the emotion that you're sticking in each part of that story. So you could definitely tell that you had a rough patch, but then that you're being that phoenix. You said, "Fuck that! You're rising from the ashes." So,
Absolutely.
So what can you suggest other younger female artists coming out, what to do? Like I see a lot of them sexualize themselves and stuff like that, and that's not the way. But
I know.
yeah, I already know.
That's a tough topic for me to talk about, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying in such a way that it's wrong. I don't particularly like it. I've never ever had to sexualize myself. I've never had to flaunt. I've never had to show my skin. I've never had to do any of that, to get my point across. If I ever had to give anybody advice as far as being a female artist in the scene, any scene, is that find something that works for you that's different and stick to it.
I mean,
it's got to be different. But I like to be different. I like to stand out. I like to command attention when I walk into a room. It's just who I am. But I'm no different than your regular chick that'll not wear any makeup and throw my hair up on top of my head and throw a t-shirt on. It doesn't matter.
And I'm really glad that you said that, because when I mean sexualizes, there's some female artists that have beautiful, amazing voices, but the people directing them are not caring about what they bring to the table compared to what they're showing. And to me, it has to be hard on you female artists who have the voice, who have the talent, but are not being seen because they rather see somebody's body instead of the voice.
It is,
That's
it
where
is,
it's
and
going.
honestly, for me, it's a respect thing too because I have a very hard time. Um, I want different. I want to respect you as an artist, but I want to see different. I don't just want to see you flaunting. You know, if you have respectable pipes, I want to hear you. I don't want to. I don't want to have to. You know, you get what I'm trying to say. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth.
Oh no, no. Here at the underground, there's like no. There's a warning label saying that this is for a mature audience. If you don't like it, leave. So,
Yeah.
because we,
It's just,
speak your
it's not
mind.
good for them to do that. It's horrible. It really is because I know a lot of female fronted bands out there that sound amazing. I mean, female fronted bands that do things that I wish I could do, but they lose that respect specifically for me because I don't like to see that. I don't. It's not a it's not a good way to market yourself.
And
It's
not only that,
very
see, and as somebody who like loves music, to me it's very disrespectful to themselves.
it is. I
That
think so.
honestly it takes away from their true talent because yes they're beautiful and they got the body, but I'm here for the sound.
Where the hell is the imagination these days? Like,
Yeah.
you're not leaving any room for imagination anymore. It's just all there. Like, let's see it all. Go ahead.
I mean, so definitely, I love that your points on that, and so the next question I have for you is, what can you tell any artist out there that's up and coming, as a vice, what to watch for, what do they need to prepare for, what do they need to do in order to make their work sound the way they need it to, and get to where you're at.
Well, you have to be able to take criticism. You always have to have an open mind, and you have to be able to take criticism. If you can't take criticism, you're not going to go anywhere in this because you're not right ever. I mean, you're never right. You have ideas. We all have ideas, but you're 99.9% of the time you're never right. And you're never perfect. You go into the studio. I mean, every single time we go into the studio, we have a structured song, and it just goes, shoom. Okay, we're just gonna start over. Sure, no problem. Why not? No pressure. And you have to be prepared for that. So always have an open mind, be able to take criticism, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, out of all the artists that you listened to growing up to where you are now, who's your top three that inspired you to keep going?
Oh yeah, Pet Benatar is one of my big ones. Um, and believe it or not, Stevie Nicks is one of my idols as a child. My mom and I grew up with Stevie Nicks, so that's a huge one for me. And yes, Tori Amos is one of my big ones too. So those are my females, anyway.
And then for Mel, do you?
I'm a huge Tool fan. I'm a huge Prince fan, believe it or not, and I'm a huge Nine Inch Nails fan.
Nice. So, another good question because a lot of artists like to hook up with other artists from here and work together and collab. What would an artist need to do in order to collab for you? And would you collab with other artists even outside your genre?
I've thought about it. Yeah, I definitely have thought about it. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty open minded. If it sounds good, yeah. If what's best for the song, it's got to be good for the song. Who was it? Exhibit that did the song with Within Temptation, Sharon Adele. Oh my God, I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I never expected that out of her. So yeah, I mean, I'm open for that kind of thing. I mean, I've only collabed with Stone, but yeah.
So, how would one like? What would you expect of somebody doing the collab with you? Like, what are the pet peeves that you have?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have any, honestly. As far as like just like singing with them, or um, I'm pretty open when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not. I don't think I'm definitely not stingy when it comes to writing. I I leave room. Yes, it's really just what's best for the song. I don't think I have any pet peeves, honestly. I don't think I do. I don't think I do.
We got some more people talking over here in the pit, which is our comment section here at the underground. We got Rocky Rob with What's Up. He's another up and coming artist. We got Soul Snatchers. What was your favorite song that you have recorded and the most fun?
Oh, that's easy. Okay. Well, there's two. I have two. I have two. My favorite song that I recorded is called Hominoptera. My favorite song to play live is called The Irony. And they are both on the anniversary edition.
Honestly, guys, you can go right now over to their Facebook page. It has all their links. We're also going to be dropping all their links on this YouTube video later on. We're also going to attach their channel to this video, so you guys can just click on it automatically, start following them. And the best way to help out any artist is to buy their merch. So definitely keep that in mind. We have some more comments. We got Edward Cook in here with "I'm here in the rear with the gear." We got K Drove with "Mad Love," everyone. They asked what's up. She asked what's up.
Hey!
We got Wanda Bean. Hi, what's up?
Hey, girl!
And Rocky Robs just subscribe to your channel, so you're already getting subscribers as we talk. So definitely, you can follow them on Instagram, almost every social media platform. Just type in the band name, you will actually find her Instagram right away. We actually got kicked off Twitter because we were sharing. Because we offended people by sharing other people's good work, and that didn't charge them.
I'm such a child. Like, I'm not even a grown up, and Twitter is just too grown up for me. I can't help it.
So, the Soul Snatchers say, what is your inspiration? What is your inspiration for your music including club? She just answered that. Pay attention. I'm yelling at the comments.
My face is way worse than your face.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
He's not.
My other face is never.
So, it seems like you got like a it seemed like you got like a family unit, going on.
Huh? No, because he's got something else that he has to put on underneath it.
Oh man. So are you guys gonna bring these characters more to?
No, fuck.
Are you guys gonna bring? Oh, there we go.
I know, right? But they can't hear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting you guys talk for a minute. They can hear me, but you couldn't. It's all about you now. We're just sitting back and watching. Well, yeah, we're talking about your many faces. Are you gonna ever get the one that actually has the feathers attached to it?
I might make him wear it.
Yeah.
Maybe a photo shoot.
So for the animals that you have playing, all around you, do you guys actually when you guys go to do live, are you gonna actually have those your personas on?
Oh yeah.
And what do you guys think about her and like being able to work with her and hearing her sound? Has it grown from who's been there longest? Has it grown since the first time that she's came up with this thought? And what do you guys think about her?
He wants to know what you guys think about me and if I've grown.
She's absolutely grown. She's definitely evolved. Evolution is definitely the word. Evolution. Yes. Yes.
Matured.
Matured.
Vocally.
He loves me.
So I got two more questions for you before I let you guys go. The next one would be is if you're playing at a live and a fan walks up to you and says that your music stopped me from killing myself, and thank you so much because without your voice I would be dead. How would you approach that fan? Would you be like, hey, get the fuck away from me, or?
So I've actually had somebody do that to me, and I instantly just grabbed them and hugged them and cried, and it was amazing. It was a beautiful experience, but I will never forget that so long as I live. It was very emotional, very. It was the piano version of Justify.
And so you definitely see the power behind what you're doing and what you're creating. Does it feel somewhat heavy for you sometimes?
Always heavy. Everything's always heavy. Always. Oh.
So, before we let you go, is there anything that you want to tell your fans before we go ahead and let you go for the night?
We love you, and I'm not done.
We can't wait to hear more of what you got going. We definitely, you guys are welcome on any of our shows when you guys have time. We actually have BTMX Roundtable where we have a whole bunch of different artists on there all the time. So you guys are welcome to that if you want to come on that. We actually talk about certain topics that are kind of go a little bit deep sometimes. And definitely want to, if you want to do that, you can reach out to us. We want to say thank you so much for being amazing, coming on the show. Thank you for your creatures for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for your time. It meant the world to us. Because I'll be honest, I'm gonna tell you right now, your song "Dream," actually, after I heard it, I had to get you guys on the show because I was on a bad point. I just lost my niece who died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that song actually helped me gave me strength to go to her funeral. So
I'm glad that was able to help.
Thank you so much. But that's why I wanted to get such amazing people on our show, and tell you thank you to your face, and thank you for what you're doing, what you're creating is such transcending beauty. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna go ahead and let you go. We're gonna jump into your music. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself here at BTMX's Underground Show, and we're gonna jump right into the song. So we're gonna go ahead and let you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the show.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.